What's up, guys? So today we're going to talk about the housing market, and I want to show you a graph that to me is extremely important. So let's take a look. In August 2006 we had high home sales. In 2008 2009 we had a crash, and look where we are at today. We are selling more homes now than we were in 2006. Now what does that mean? In 2006, when we were selling all these homes, right, the banks were basically lending out loans a lot easier. There's a lot of money flowing in the market right now, so people are able to buy. Now, in my personal opinion, this is when it's really risky. When we're reaching a peak in the housing market, I believe it's probably a good time to potentially save and buy when it's lower. Now, when we see a crash like this or a boom, usually the banks are not going to loan out money very easily, so your credit has to be on point. That typically is a sign of economic stress. People are losing jobs, right? So people are scared to buy when it's down here. It's the same thing with crypto and the stock market. When there's fear in the market, that's when you want to buy. And when there's a lot of euphoria, that's maybe when you want to sell. Let's take this for example again. If you bought a home here for, let's say, 300K, right? And you want to sell, around this time, you might have lost 50 to 100K in value. But if you waited for when there was a crash or lower homes being sold at 200K, as it goes up, you could have made 100K in a couple of years or in a decade, etc. Right? Just depends on where you're living, location, all that stuff. All obviously is very, very important. But my point of this message is to alarm you guys, right? We are at a very high peak currently, right? And that's currently why I'm not even interested in buying a home. That's why I rent now. And when that opportunity comes, best believe I'll be ready to grab a dream home. If you guys are loving this content, make sure you guys are following me, and I'll talk to y'all soon.